Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing to this channel. If you are a subscriber, please check to make sure that you are still subscribed because YouTube unsubscribes people every day. And if you have not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We could use your help in our war to save pop culture. Thank you and enjoy the video. Today is May the 4th. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, in better days when Star Wars was still owned by George Lucas, and fans hadn't yet watched Luke Skywalker dance like an organ grinder's monkey on Rian Johnson's leash as Kathleen Kennedy played tambourine in the background. Back then, Star Wars fans thought it would be fun to make a little meme, a pun on May the Force be with you to be uttered on May 4th. May the 4th be with you, they used to say with a smile, before the dark times, before the Disney Empire. I can't speak for everyone, but now, after the systematic destruction of every icon from our youth and the scorn heaped upon fans who protested this destruction, May the 4th just feels like a funeral. And here's why. Behold the quintessential devils in these matters, the authors of the malaise that has turned Star Wars into a shadow of its former glory, Luke Skywalker into a bitter loser, and May the 4th back into just another day. What was once a celebration feels like a wake. What was once a dream has now become a nightmare. This is what happens when a corporation breaks a dream and shackles it to propaganda and identity politics like an ox shackled to a plow. This is the face of heartbreak. And May 4th is the perfect day to reflect on just how sad it is when a company treats its fans like they're disposable and fan memes like their property. May the 4th. An internet meme created with love by fans, a silly way for fans to wave at each other across the digital gulf, saying, "Hey, I'm here, and like you, I love Star Wars. You and I, we're part of the same tribe. We're brothers and sisters playing in the field that George Lucas made for us." Star Wars belonged to Lucasfilm, yes, but George Lucas also did everything he could to make it clear that Star Wars also belonged to fans. It lived in our imaginations and in our hearts. George Lucas not only tolerated that sense of shared ownership, he encouraged it, he fostered it. He not only allowed fans to create memes, create art, create fan films, he helped us, posting free Star Wars music and sound effects that fans could use to share their own Star Wars dreams with others of their kind. It was a time of great dreams, great aspirations. It felt like Star Wars fans would be the guardians of justice and canon in this galaxy far, far away for the next 1,000 years. This is what a thriving fandom looks like. This is what love feels like. This giddy, playful exuberance that manifests not merely as a passive consumption of the works of others, but as an eruption of engagement and creativity, a response to a love letter received, a joyful shout that yes, we love you too. But today feels nothing like that to me. Today feels like a funeral. Disney took that love letter that fans wrote and tore it up. With The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, Disney told the fans, sorry, we don't love you anymore. You no longer matter to us. We're over you. We want somebody new. We want to recruit new fans because we're sick to death of you. Disney told the fans that floated out of the theater as changed human beings on clouds of imagination on May 25th, 1977, that they're old. We've gotten everything out of you we're going to get. Your charms have worn thin. You're 50-somethings. The bloom is off your roses. We're putting you out to pasture like the other old horses. And the only reason we're not shipping you off to the glue factory is we hope you're dumb enough, in love enough, have so little pride and self-esteem that you'll keep on buying the movies we're making now for our new loves, for little girls and wannabe Disney princesses, as if we were still making them for you, as if we still cared for you, as if you will read the love letters we're writing to our new paramours as if they were addressed to you. And that's just what some fans have done. They still believe that Disney Star Wars is Star Wars because they can't own up to the fact that Disney has moved on. Kathleen Kennedy has proclaimed the Force is female, has discriminated against hiring males in the past when she was putting together the Lucasfilm Story Group, favoring women with little to no background in stories or Star Wars, in order to make her point that under her new tyrannical reign, Star Wars was moving on, and she was going to do all she could to bend, fold, spindle, and mutilate Star Wars into something no longer recognizable to fans as Star Wars. Gone was the fun, gone was the creativity, gone the exuberance, and gone the love that Lucasfilm once had for all of us. Today feels like a funeral because my love of Star Wars is buried now. Buried beneath the soiled of 1,000 insults, 1,000 slights. They ignored our cries of protest, our pleas for kindness, our howls of hurt. If we couldn't get on board with this new mutilated version of Star Wars that was directed towards someone else entirely, we were trolls, sexists, racists. They called us everything but what we were. Heartbroken. This is what happens when propagandists destroy art. Myths are shattered and replaced with corporate prefab message delivery vehicles filled not with inspiration but accusation, degradation, and condemnation of fans. This is what May the 4th means to me now. May the 4th be with you started out as a meme created with playfulness by fans. Recently, Disney claimed some kind of ownership over that phrase, an ownership I don't quite understand. I don't know how someone can own a day or a pun. Well, regardless, you can have it, Disney. You're welcome to it. I no longer want it. To semi-quote The Princess Bride, a movie currently locked away in Disney's vault, possibly never to be seen again, you keep using that phrase. I do not think it means what you think it means. And I fear it never will again. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay safe and stay angry.